What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another late night in the BrewLab with me, Lone Fox, your Brewmaster-in-Chief. And tonight, in the BrewLab, I am coming at you with another episode of a Serious Jank. You know, it's that kind of jank that might actually be quite serious. And so without further ado, let's jump into tonight's brew. Simply called Azur's Domain. And I've been toying with this, like there's been even decks on the channel like in the past called the very same thing. But there's some cool new additions, namely the Virtues over here. We've also got one Restless Fortress here in the mana base. But it's mostly, let's say, old cards from Dominaria that use the domain mechanic. So for that reason, we've got all of this really wonky stuff going on in the mana base, as well as like at least one of each basic in the in the mana base. 24 lands has been fine because of the ramp to the consistency in finding our sources via the herd migration. But it's really an Esper deck that's just splashing a bit of green for the herd migration. And we get some benefits from having all of this weird mana base, not just by reducing the cost of Leyline Binding, getting a bigger sweep with Drag to the bottom, looking at more cards with Shadow Prophecy, which is our main card draw, our only card draw, which might be one of the problems with the deck, but more on that later. The initial idea, what spawned this idea, was, okay, this combination of cards. I wanted Invasion of Gobakhan, Zur, Eternal Schema, Virtue of Loyalty. Having those three on the board at the same time was where I was going with my planning. So if you set up the turns correctly, which happens often, I've got a really good win rate with this. I'll show you guys some stats at the end of the video if we have time. You flash in a Leyline Binding during the opponent's turn, get rid of something that's in the way, that's blocked, could be a blocker. The next turn you cast Zur, whilst holding up enough, making sure you have enough mana to immediately also use his activated ability, which turns a non-aura enchantment you control into a creature. So you turn your Leyline Binding into a creature. Now, because it's a creature, his static ability will affect it, which is it'll gain Hexproof, Death Touch, and Lifelink. It'll now be a 6/6 because its base power and toughness are each equals to its mana value. And then you swing in with your Leyline Binding to the Gobakhan. Immediately flip it into the Light Shield Array. Now you have Light Shield Array to protect your Zur, which was the usual problem with this deck. The Zur would just get killed because it's easy to remove. And then you'd be left with these things that you've turned into creatures that can now be killed because they've lost the hexproof and whatnot. So by having both Gobakhan and Zur together, now it's, the opponent is going to need to have Sunfall or Farewell, which unfortunately are still everywhere, but, it's not in every matchup, so there's plenty of times when, unfortunately, I don't need to run into those stupid stupid cards that really grind my gears, and we get to actually do the thing. And in testing now, I just played 3 games. I played 4 matches in testing, and I won 3 out of the 4. Against some really strong decks, so hopefully we continue to have a nice run and no streamer's curse. If you add to that combination of cards that I mentioned earlier, also a Virtue of Loyalty on the battlefield, which also happens to be an enchantment, then you're also untapping and adding a +1/+1 counter, so you can swing with everything every turn, get in for the damage. That'll give you a +1/+1 counter on everybody that's swung because of the Light Shield Array, and you get a +1/+1 count, so it's double +1/+1s on all your creatures every end step. It is also an enchantment, so you can make it into a creature with Zur. It goes bonkers. I really hope we get to showcase this. My only niggle points here was in the choice of counter magic. I don't know if Make Disappear is really. I guess we have some Knights to bargain away, maybe some little herd migrations, maybe some Mirrex guys, but we could definitely just pick one of the 3 and just go 3 negates or something. But when I do this type of stuff, it's because I want to test which one works best in the deck, so we may end up changing the counter spells, but the removal feels great. Seal from Existence is another great one to make into a creature with the Zur. It also has Ward 3, so imagine the overlapping layers of protection there. It'll have like potentially indestructible from Gobakhan, hexproof from the Azure, +3 ward from itself, like really difficult to deal with enchantment, and also just a nice way of dealing with things like planeswalkers alongside our Leyline Binding. And we're dealing with creatures mostly with drag to the bottom and our Virtue of Persistence. Don't forget, Virtue of Persistence, once it's hardcast, is a 7-mana enchantment, which is great to turn into a creature with Zur, and then it will also help us bring Zur back in case it ever does get removed through our various levels of protection. And that is the deck. Pretty wonky one. That's why I called it an episode of Serious Jank. And now it is time that we jump into some games and see how it holds up. I was testing just like a straight Esper version. Maybe we'll jam a game with that towards the end of the video if we have some time. Because, you know, you get rid of all of the domain cards and you just try and do the same thing with the Gobakhan and the Zur and the and big enchantments. And it was... needs a bit of work, that one, still. Maybe I'll make a standalone video at a later stage. One land hand, great. So great. Eh? Oh, we just love that. I think we can put one of the drags away. The Leyline Bindings are just better. And now we can pretend that we're playing Domain. Cool, cool, cool. 3 ley lines. Shuffler's fine. Hoping there's no Lilianas now. Okay. What are we missing? Red? No card advantage for you, my friend. So far, the opponent thinks we're playing a Traxa, you know? So this can potentially do at the most -6/-6. So that deals with the Arcfiend, so I will not waste a Leyline Binding on that. And we get Zur. Zur is here, everybody. Zur is here. We're doing things. I wish I had Gobakhan on the board. But I don't. And we're playing against black, so... yeah, no. Plenty of freaking removal, unfortunately. Oh! Okay, okay, okay. It's gotta be Shield Red. Because that can, you know, it forces the sack on Zur. Got a big black here from the opponent. Ooh. Breach be scary. But we got this. I mean, at least we've got the... right, we've got enough white mana, yes. Oh, and the Mirrex helping us out with that. Dream team assembled. Thank you. Bet you weren't expecting that when I was playing Leyline Bindings. Oh, he found his land. So he's gonna go for the breach, I guess. Which is also, you know, honestly fine. Because there's no hits on our deck. You probably find nothing yet. There's just Zur. Obliterator. Damn Obliterator, man. That is super freaking annoying. That's a lot of Zur. Sure. Woo! Hoo-hoo-hoo! Top Deck City! Get out of my sight. Oh, baby, you gotta love it. It's just so nice when you get those top decks that just, like, out of nowhere win you the match. He picked wisely there, casting his, you know, Breach the Multiverse and picking the Obliterator, because our creatures are so big that one block would have been like having to sack so much of our battlefield. Like, very happy to have found one of our many ways of dealing with the damn Obliterator just when we needed it. It was getting a little bit out of hand, especially, you know, the third chapter of that backside of 5-mana Liliana, you know, happens, then we're in trouble. Mm-hmm. Lol. So this Disdainful Stroke has Virtue of Loyalty written on it, basically. Counter target virtual loyalty. Well, that's what that card is going to say for the rest of the game. Sure. You do you, my friend. I think I'm going to do that. Interesting. On a black sauce. Yeah, I mean, we're looking good. We just need Gobakhan. Fine. Oh, God. Destroy Evil. Well, he gets to only play it this turn, so... Let's see if there's a 4-drop worth countering, or if we're just gonna flash in Leyline when his turn is over, so that the Destroy Evil buggers off. Okay. Now he doesn't have the mana. And even if he has something like Tamio safekeeping. Okay. So it's Pia. This is Pia. With the exile thing. Right? Hello. Welcome to Town. He could, no, Torch won't do it. There's another bargain spell that could do it next turn. But for now, we're getting in for 6. Ow! Oof! That was a spicy meatball. Okay, so Pia is here. Not too scared of Pia. That, on the other hand, pretty frustrating, but fine. You're gonna have to block. Now, the question here is, I think we need to, okay, let's swing first, clearly. Alright. That's 2 Destroy Evils gone. So I'm gonna hold up, Make Disappear, and Shadow Prophecy. We've got full domain. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Still haven't done this Naya Pia deck. It just feels so clunky. Like, I mean, I've played it. I haven't put it on the channel. If slow, easy to disrupt. You have to really go all in on these Gobakhans and things to hope that Pia somehow stays on the board for a few turns, and it doesn't even necessarily, you know, even if you find a way to build the deck in such a way that Pia stays on the board for a few turns, opponent has a freaking Sunfall, opponent has a freaking, you know, there's so many things that just completely ruin your plan. That's a mulligan. Ah, good algorithms. Great algorithm. Just works fantastically. Some sort of bargain deck would be my guess here. Poor guy didn't find a land, or what's going on? Okay. For fun. For funsies. We're doing -4/-4 right now with drag. Nice, we can also get rid of his Mirrex. To go and find our next black source. He'll probably trigger it to get Takesia's draw step thing. That'll also tap him out. Very nice. Top deck. Esper tokens. Back to the bottom is gonna be so sweet now. That was the last we needed for the domain. Okay. gonna let him go a bit wide now if he can. We're still on 20 life. Just to make this drag, the next one we hit him with, like, even more better. Interesting stuff happening here. What are you doing, mate? What is this? Esper mentor stuff? That's nice. He counters this, then we go with the seal. Okay. Hey, you're Ward 3. Oh no. Oh yes. Yes. Oh, I saw the blue source there. I was worried, but then he tapped the blue source. Auto tapper probably just screwed you, my friend, because now even like an indestructible effect won't save you from the -3/-3. Wow. That's your third one. Oonn's got an obscene amount of life. This game is going nowhere. Where's Zur? You know? And that's 2 drags. Yes, yes. All part of the... 2 top! Oh, that's scary. Scry's top twice. You're drawing your entire freaking library at this point. He's got protected negotiators. Nice deck. I like this idea. That was a very cool deck. Very nice. I think we've lost this one. Unfortunately. I mean, he might deck himself at some point, but I think we'll be a little bit dead before that happens. You really do come across the most insane stuff. Very nice deck, man. I applaud you, my friend. That is a cool-ass deck. I'm very, very impressed. Well played. Well played. Bag of rats to you, my friend. Polite clap for the opponent. Somebody doing new stuff. Like, I'm very happy. Very happy to see that. 25 minutes in, 2 wins, 1 loss. A nice loss. If they'd asked me, you know, with the little smiley, frowny face, guys, I would have gone for the smiley face there. For sure. There's nothing, you know, if we're talking about losing, then I'd obviously rather lose to something creative and janky than like mono red on the play again for the millionth time in a row type of a thing. Spara's is good. Here we go. Oh, well, we got dragged to the bottom. The doink. We have no black mana, so like right now this is just completely useless. Okay. If he tries to come in with the Foundry, I'm gonna block her with the Virtue. Oh crap. I think I'm gonna block it anyway, even though he can make it into a 4/4. Because of the second Mishra's Foundry that he inevitably freaking found. Wow. I hate playing against mono red so damn much right now. It's just always the same crap. Day in, day out. Yeah. Now we lose 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not looking good. We're just dead. Oh, mono red, everybody. Yet again, another day, another defeat. The same old crap that we see every day a million times. Ooh, Ancestral Angus. Ooh, a slightly off meta card. It's still just Swift Spear, Lightning Strike. Come on. I'm trying my best not to be salty, but half of those cards, you know, the deck would still be good, but like if they'd just done rotation. Nope. Holy freaking cannoli, people. Just never stops. It just never freaking stops. It's just one mono red player after the next without any sign of ever slowing up. Just wow, man. so damn boring. Holy crap. Zero new cards. Mono red on the play. It's just... I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over it. Another 12 months of this crap. Why, Wizards? Why? Why? It hasn't revived Paper Standard. It's just annoyed me. Oh, this game's over. Maybe not. He's missing a second blue source. Please go Wandering Emperor. Please, 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 please. All I want out of my life is for you to go Wandering Emperor right now. Okay. That's cool. Now he might go make disappear. No? Okay. Hello. Now we've got make disappear plus token. Nice. Opponent's bricking. Opponent be bricking. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. That's one bad matchup out of the way. We got two mono reds though on the video. Oh my god, and we lost it both times. It just really makes my like whole night. Me. I wish that was not the case. All right, so we've arrived at the final match of the night. Please, deck, don't let me down. We've had now a few matches where like we had the herd migrations and no green source to use it. No two black to cast the freaking... Anyway, we had a few mana problems against that mono red. I don't think it would have made the difference, honestly. It's still just We were even on the draw against one of those two opponents, so yeah, no, there's that. We go Shipwreck Marsh into Eiganjo, cast the Gobakhan, line up for whatever comes next. I think I'll keep that one. It's not amazing again, but it'll have to do, won't it? Make disappear. Surely. There we go. Every single time a coconut, bro. It's just hasn't been one game where that card hasn't come up. Like, wow. Maybe now we get to use it, no? Okay, cool. It's kind of dumb to use that now. Another control deck. 2 in a row. 2 mono red and 2 Esper controls. Back to back. Yay. Now we got the one short. We're missing green. No, sorry, we're missing... oh, yeah, we don't have actual black, because... this isn't a swamp, it's just a dual land. Oh, opponent's having some trouble. You might want to counter this. I'm offering you this possibility. Because then we'll get back to parity on cards. Nice. Very nice. Extremely nice. We still have the make disappear here. Okay. I enjoy, like, being surprised. That was interesting. Even if he has the make disappear, we can double, you know, we can pay for the thing. Wasn't Esper, it was some other kind of nonsense. We don't have another black to turn on the fortress, unfortunately. Now I am completely lost. I wish I knew. Also, no, I don't wish I knew, because how boring is that? Next turn we can play a 7-drop and hold up the removal. I mean the counter spells. So let's just play it safe. And like maybe just activate Restless Fortress to block one of these mites. He didn't even make another one. Whoops. Goose rubber. It's gotta be black. Imagine he plays Spell Pierce. Fine. What is this? What is this? What is going on? Another freaking... Ah, yeah, use up your mana. At least you can't, like, do much more than turn on this incubator. What the heck is going on? Everybody! Today in the What the Heck Lab, I'm coming at ya. With a Gobakhan, baby. What the heck is that, dude? Mind-bending. I just don't know how, like, where this kind of stuff comes up from, man. Like, I guess people, like, got inspired by Greg Orange. It's like, wow. Just, wow. I guess we're drawing a card with Ziatora. How are we supposed to ever get around, like, 3 of those? Would love to know.
Anyone who harms my people must contend with me. Keep watch for intruders. I have got new moves to teach you.
Another card we have to live with for 12 months. Just in case you'd forgotten. I have no ways to get around this, people. And we force out these damn freaking Leyline Bindings, and you know. Here comes the first one. There's just no way we'll win this game. Second one. No? Hello, is anybody home? Whoops. Ward 3. Ward 3. Yes, yes, give me some life. I'd love some life. Groovy. Gobakhan, baby, I love you. Gobakhan, I love you. Shoot, boo, 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 boo. Oh, really hoping for another Leyline, you know, one of our Leyline Bindings that we have 4 of in the deck would really turn the game. So now, you know, that's all of his gone. Yes, they were very annoying, but he should be, at least for now, out of them. Just like the most random stuff going on. Cool. If it's another Dissipate, big problems. If not, life's good. Dude, he's got another one. I promise you this game is broken, man. Like, what are the chances of that, man? 0? Unbelievable, dude. All 4. Oh my god, man. What the hell, man? I hope you deck yourself. I've got a higher chance of doing that. How am I down to 24 lands already? I mean, 24 cards. What the hell happened? Unbelievable, dude. Honestly, man. Are you people trying to just take me for a... I don't know what? Go for the make disappear. Oh, this person makes me insane. Your deck is my idea of a nightmare. You didn't even need to sack that. Oh, wait, you did. You did. You did. There's just no way of winning this match. Ho ho! Okay, maybe, baby, let's go. So, shablam. Now you've got all 4 of yours gone, my friend. So... Bro. Bro! Bro! Who are you? What is your name? Gallyweir? Mate. I just honestly have no idea how you just did that. Like, that is the biggest crock of shit that I've ever freaking experienced. Unbelievable levels of trash. Like... Wow, dude. You had a Boseiju in your hand. What am I supposed to do about this shit? We're just gonna lose to Mirrex. What a dumb deck. This is literally my idea of a nightmare. Like, this kind of shit. Okay. Okay. Just maybe. Sure, man. Yeah, dude. Come on. Thank you. It's indestructible. Sunfall? No? I wouldn't put it beyond this guy, honestly. Hello. This person, I've rarely witnessed anything quite as ridiculous as this game. And you've got another negate in your hand. Sly. Just has always had an answer to every single thing I've done. Ah, we can snag your whale. Next turn, maybe. He's gonna go for the exile removal on my Zur, I think. But then he'll just have enough. Sure. Fine.
I hope you're ready to lose.
Yes.
Remember your training.
Bye-bye, whale. If I win this game, I'll be so shocked. It's the biggest crock of crap that's been going on here, non-stop. Thank you for the whale. I'll take that whale. Happily. Get out of my freaking sight, you ridiculous excuse for a human. Yes! Get stuffed. Get freaking stuffed. Off you go. Bye-bye. Oh, that felt like an impossible climb up a hill. Just, wow. My idea of a nightmare, this kind of stuff, man. Ooh, Greg Orange, you definitely left your mark on the meta after Worlds. So many people been trying this, like, essentially Bant control with Up the Beanstalk and Leyline Binding. And, oof, you almost had me, man. I really thought for a second there we were going to lose to Might tokens. Phew. Final match. Victory in the end. Zur doing Zuri things. I think we piloted that very, very well. The frustration that I was gonna experience at another loss there really helping me focus more and managed to pull a victory out. I think the opponent had us there a few times. He could have just swung with the Might tokens, but we got there. So, jumping back into the deck with my final thoughts. Overall review. Fun. Fun, 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 fun. That's all I'll say. Can there be some changes made? Yes. Would love to hear your thoughts. Like, you know, let me just quickly show you extra bonus footage here. This is the non-domain version. Just like all the virtues, and then going more just for the Esper vibes. So then, like, you know, counter spells consolidated into one, more instant speed removal, some sweepers in the form of Path of Peril instead of the other one. Of course, we got the removal from the, you know, -3/-3 here. We got some bounce with one of my favorite cards from Kamigawa. That's sort of zero play. Inventive Iteration. Also some card draw there. The card draw from the Spirited Companion. The fact that it is an enchantment, so it'll get hexproof, lifelink, and all of that from Zur. You know, this is still in the works. But I'm enjoying this thought experiment. You know, the main combo here is Zur, Invasion, Virtue. Those three in a deck somehow, the white virtue, and then the rest I leave up to you. But yeah, so far the domain one here has been working the best, mostly because of Leyline Binding being as good as it is. Could the mana base be done better? I'm sure. I make terrible mana bases, I'll admit it. So you know, there's definitely some work that can be done here. It's a little bit all over the place, but as you saw, other than those couple matches against Mono Red, performing pretty freaking well, and nobody expects it. And when I haven't skipped a single match where once I get the Gobakhan Zur, Leyline is a creature, Gobakhan flips into, you know, once I assemble the dream team, I always get a nice from the opponent because it's unexpected, it's cool, it's new, and it's very difficult to get around. So yeah, I'll just leave it at that, and you guys can let me know how you would have built things in the comments. So that's going to be it for tonight's gameplay footage. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, you know, thumbs up, subscribe, comment down below. All of those things really help me out. We're kind of stalling a little bit there on the subscribers, guys. Share this video around to all your friends. Please help me get to my next milestone, which is you know, it's been set at 1,200 subs. We're still 100 subscribers or more away, so if you can help me get there, it will be much appreciated, and you'll stand a chance to win some prizes. So yeah, I'll see you all in the next one with another fresh brew, and until then, this is Lone Fox from the Brew Lab signing out. Peace, y'all.